like a reverse K-guard. It's very similar, obviously, but we're just going to work with my head between our partner's legs. So let's say we're here, right? I managed to get grips on my partner's legs, but my head is between, and I've sort of got my head stuck in this position. So again, my partner's probably going to be holding my shins. It's slightly harder to clear it, right? Because I can't really use my hands to help at this stage, right? I'm still going to be using my kipping motion to try to get my feet free. So ideally, I'm going to kip, same as before. I get my foot in and I swing my left leg over to this position. Now, I'm going to try to grab my partner's heel with like almost like a posting hand, right? So my left hand's not grabbing it with the intention of pulling it. I'm pushing his heel in towards the back of my trap muscle, and my right hand's reaching over to try to capture my partner's toes. Initially, my partner might be pointing his toes, making it difficult for me to get a good grip. Seems hard for me to grab. I use the back of my head to flex his toes, and now my elbow goes around my hand as if I'm doing like a rear naked choke kind of thing, and I'm going to catch my partner's big toe. And from here, like, you get quite a lot of pressure quite quickly just by twisting your partner's heel towards your like face and pulling the toes away from the back of your head. So we get to a scenario here where like he's grabbing my shins and my head somehow ended up inside. My outside hand is going to clasp over my inside hand, and I'm just going to try to pressure his knee to the floor. We'll look at an option in a sec where, like, let's say I'm trying to free my leg, let's say keep your leg really straight. Yeah, I'm trying to free my leg, but I can't, then I'm going to bring my foot through this gap, okay? But if you're able to bend your partner's leg, generally I'm able to throw this leg over the top, and now we land in this like reverse K-guard position where it's basically exactly the same, just my grips are the other way around and the foot's on the opposite side. So from here, straight away I'm going to post my left hand on my partner's heel. I'm going to use the back of my head to point my partner's toes slightly outwards so my right hand can reach them. This hand, I wouldn't creep it in like that. I would just swing it because you're going to get more range, right? It will be easier to get this like a stretch if you just swing your arm like this. So elbow of the bicep, catch as far around the big toe as possible. Now I'm just going to cross my legs, okay? And as if you're finishing a normal heel hook, I'm going to side bend. I'm going to bring the toes to my partner's butt, and I'm going to be pressing my hand into the base of his heel. Okay. All right. Do you want to see it one more time? Cool. So we're going to be in this position. He's already like over the top of me. He's a bit too close. I feel like I can't circle here because my head's between his legs and my knees too far away from my chest. So I'm going to clasp with the outside hand going over, my inside hand going under, and I'm going to be pushing his knee down. This isn't easy, by the way. Like, if he puts weight into my legs, try to keep your legs straight a little bit, like, it's going to look like this. See how I'm like doing like a pumping motion with my legs. Now I swing my leg up and over once he's too far past. There are scenarios where he keeps his posture really good, like head up as well, and it's like I can't bring him forward and I can't do anything, then I'm going to try to bring my foot to the inside like that, okay? But if he bends over and his head starts to pass my legs, now it's easy for me to just pummel inside. Okay, once you pummel inside, straight away block that leg, but again, I don't want him to just like run away with a knee cut, okay? So I'm going to be pushing the foot up behind my trap. Now my second hand reaches over and I can use my legs to get to like a 50-50 position. You can basically just count this as a heel hook. Hamstring curl, bring his toes towards his butt and push his heel towards your face, and you should get attacked very quickly whether or not they point their toes. Cool. Alright, let's give it a go, guys. 1, 2, 3.